what's up everybody, it's Optimus P517 coming back with your sneaker state of mind. So, if you guys remember, my last one was how not to be a dumbass buyer. So, I think it's just right to go talk about how not to be a dumbass seller now, because, you know, you gotta balance it out, I guess. But these things are based off what I've seen on forums, Facebook, same thing like I mentioned, just from Instagram, whatever it is, or just live in person from based off personal experience. But let's get on with it. So I've got a few points to touch on. Let's get right into it. So number one, I've seen it many times. I don't get why people don't have all the original packaging and stuff when you're selling this is for used shoes, but selling used shoes. I mean, even though it might be near dead stock or close to worn once or twice, I don't know why you wear it once or twice and then sell it, but why do you not have all the original stuff? The only reason I can think of is A, you stole it from somebody, but if you're gonna plan to sell it, keep all the stuff, the box, the tissue, the, you know, if there's hang tags, put that in there, or not put that in there, but keep it in there. Shoe tree, all that jazz. It's gonna give you a little bit more value for what you're gonna sell. That's just personal opinion. I mean, I'm picky about it. If I'm buying something, I would prefer to have all the original packaging, everything there, just so if I do put it away, it has the original box and stuff. So, I mean, that's just, for me, I think that's a nice tip to you guys if you want to get a little bit more money rather than just selling the shoe, because I don't know, some people just want the box. For me, it's maybe an OCD thing, but I prefer to have all the original packaging. So, it is what it is. But number two, kind of adding on to that topic, is if you're selling a pair of used shoes, this doesn't apply to new shoes, used shoes, clean them up. I mean, clean the soles up, clean the upper up, clean them up just so they look presentable. I mean, just so they look good, that you can actually sell them. You know, I don't think anybody wants to see a dirty pair of shoe that you're trying to sell, because anyways, you're not going to get your money for it either. If you clean it up, you're probably going to get a little bit more, I don't know, 10 to 30, maybe $40 more, who knows, but presentation makes a big difference if you're buying a pair of used shoes. So, I think it's pretty easy to do. It takes, what, maybe 5-10 minutes of your time to get an extra 10 to 30, whatever, however much you think you can get more out of it. So clean the shoes, clean it really well, you know, get the rocks and the nasty stuff underneath off the soles, clean the upper, clean the inside. I mean, if you got pet hair that you have walking around the house, take the insoles out and get a little lint roller or duct tape to get rid of the pet hair and all that stuff. But man, just clean up the shoe before you sell it. You're going to do yourself a better service just for having a cleaner shoe and get more money for it. So that's what I'm saying. Number three is kind of tough because it doesn't really apply to the old shoes. I would say like 2007 and before, but it applies a lot to the newer stuff, because now everybody wants receipts. You got receipts? You got receipts? Because everything, there's so many replicas out there that is so close to the real thing, you don't know what's real or fake anymore. I mean, unless you know the stuff from, you know, back to the front, and I mean, unless you know it from inside out, forget it. You know, having the receipts handy, not necessary, but it's definitely handy, especially on certain shoes. I sold a pair of Jordan 1s recently, and the guy wanted a receipt. I had to dig through. I got a little pile or envelope or just stuff where I put receipts in. Just do that. Put it in an envelope, put it in a pile, put it in a box or something, or put it back in the original box, and then that way you have proof that you got it there. But one note on that, having a receipt still doesn't necessarily guarantee your pair is real. So, you know, people are still going to inspect the shoes and whatnot, but it definitely will help. And that's the way to put it. The last topic I want to touch base on, which drives me nuts, is taking some really good pictures of the shoes you're selling, new or used. Take some damn good pictures so you can make it look presentable. I think we all know what the whole theme is making your shit looks presentable. So, you know, just take some pictures. Everybody's got either an iPhone or Samsung Galaxy S or some sort of a smartphone nowadays, I mean, it's 21st century. Somebody's got something. If you don't have it, go borrow it from your neighbor, your brother, sister, whatever it is, and then just email yourself the pictures. But take some good pictures. The tip to it is have really good lighting, so it shows all the defects. It shows all the, I mean, it shows everything of the shoe. And have 6 to 8 shots of it. Well, 6 shots should be fine. You know, the front, the side profiles of each shoe, the front of the toe cap, the heel, the bottom, the insole, just so you can see what it really looks like if you're going to be selling used shoes. Even for new shoes, heck, new shoes have factory flaws to it. So definitely do that. And the best lighting you can get, you can buy them, but or you can buy lamps and stuff, but go with natural sunlight. You can't go wrong with natural sunlight. You know, you just might have to play around with it and see how it all works, but natural sunlight will review a lot of defects, colors, and so forth, or even, like I said, the factory flaws. So that's my tip. You know, don't be a dumbass seller. Just have everything organized, ready, and properly put together. And I honestly think if you do just a few of these, do all these things, you know, if I miss certain points, my bad, but if you do these things, I think you're going to get a little bit more money for what you're trying to sell. So other than that, you guys got any questions, let me know. Peace out.